The Minnesota Vikings improved to 9-2. Let's talk about it. What's up, Vikings Nation, and welcome to the Minnesota Vikings Syndicate. I'm your host, Trey Wicks. Now, before we get started, thank you to everyone who has hit that subscribe. It means a lot. We hit our goal of 600 subs, so let's go. 650 is our new goal. We'll figure out a date to get that by, but 650 is on its way. So make sure to subscribe and like this video. Anyways, let's move forward. The Vikings improved to 9-2 after beating the New England Patriots last night to a score of 33-26. A little closer than I would have liked it to be. It didn't seem as if, New England had the firepower to beat us. They never threw it deep. I think they had like 2 or 3 deep balls that they threw. Otherwise, Mac Jones is a check down quarterback. He's going to get those medium to short routes and just take those chunks of yardage away and move downfield. Now, Ramondre Stevenson had a pretty decent day. Let's look at the stats from last night's ball game where the Vikings took a dub. So right now for the Patriots, Mac Jones, 382 passing yards, 28 of 39, 2 tutties, no interceptions. That's compared to Kirk Cousins, 299, where he went 30 of 37. Not terrible, pretty decent. 3 tutties and an interception. That interception, horrible. Okay, he had a couple passes where it was like, what are we doing? Is this primetime Kirk Cousins? Hey, by the way, he got a dub in primetime. So let's go, Kirk. Put that narrative behind you a little bit. Ramondre Stevenson had 36 yards on the ground on 7 attempts. Not too shabby. I believe he also was a massive part in their receiving game. Not 100% sure what he had off the top of my head. But then you look at Dalvin Cook, only 42 yards on the ground with 22 attempts. It was hard to run on the Patriots. It really, really was. Okay, we tried running up the gut, and it just wasn't working. Now, in past games, I said the outside run was not working, and you should just run up the middle. And now we shift that. We shift to running up the middle. Didn't quite work. We'll get Dalvin going at some point. I have a little faith for him. So then we look at the receiving. Nelson Agholor on 6 catches had 65 yards and a touchdown. He balled out, seemed to be everywhere on the field. He was their main go-to guy. And for the Minnesota Vikings, future Hall of Famer if he stays healthy, a guy that is, replicating what Randy Moss did. Justin Jefferson, 139 receiving yards on 9 catches and a tutty. Jefferson is an absolute monster, sort of like this guy. And he actually broke his record for the most receiving yards in a wide receiver's first 3 seasons with, I believe, like 4,184 yards or something like that. Anyways, he broke the record, okay, because he's a beast. That's Justin Jefferson. But it was a good overall win compared to that Dallas Cowboys loss. Look, we all bought in. It seemed like the team was actually ready to play. They were prepared. They followed the game plan. They executed well. They were all gas. No breaks, okay? Keep the pressure on, and they found a way to come away with a dub. So we improved to 9-2. We hold sole possession of first place in the NFC North. Now we're just hoping the Philadelphia Eagles can lose a couple ball games so we can sneak in to have the 1 seed in the playoffs. Look, it seems as if the NFC North is basically ours for the taking. The Detroit Lions and Packers tied at 4-7. I believe the Lions have the edge because I think they beat the Packers, yeah. And then you look at the Bears, 3-8. Their season's kind of hopeless. It's kind of over and done with. The Lions could sneak into the playoffs, but they have to play even better football these next couple weeks. This division's ours, okay? We could probably win this one, if not after next week, for sure after week 14. I'm pumped about it. As you see, the points for and points against, we only have 5 more points for. We were -2 after or before last night's game, so we found a way to do something good. But we have sole possession of first place. And what better way, to ride the rest of the season knowing we're going to make the playoffs, whether we like it or not. If we lose the division, we literally have to lose the rest of our games to probably lose the division. Even then, I think we might win. So we're okay. We're 9-2. Let's keep rolling. We have next week matchup against the New York Jets to worry about. But the Vikings improve to 9-2. Appreciate everyone who is watching. Make sure to drop a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. 650 subs is our new goal. Have a great rest of your day, folks, and Skull Vikes.